Most painters think getting to $50,000 a month sounds like some big, far off dream, but when you actually look at the numbers, it's a lot closer than you think. And you don't need a massive team, you don't need 10 trucks, you don't need to be some marketing genius. You just need to understand a little bit of math, and that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm going to break down exactly what it takes for a local painting business to hit $50,000 per month in revenue, and once you see it, you'll realize how simple it actually is. Now, let's get one thing straight. $50,000 a month isn't some fantasy. It's not, I made it money, but it's foundational wealth. It's the point where you can pay yourself well, you can pay a helper or a small crew, stay booked year round, and finally stop worrying about where your next job is coming from. You're going to have room to breathe. Most painters never get there, and it's not because it's impossible, but because they've never seen the path clearly. So let's change that and let's do the math. So there's only really three numbers that actually matter in your painting business. Number one is your average job size. Number two is how many jobs you do each month. And number three is how much of that revenue you actually get to keep. So let's run the numbers. Say your average paint job is $4,000. And maybe you're doing interiors, exteriors, cabinet painting, doesn't really matter, but it averages out. And to hit about $50,000 a month, you only need 12 or 13 jobs per month, which equals out to only about 3 jobs a week. Totally doable, right? Now, even if your average job is $3,000, you only need about 17 jobs a month. That equals out to be about 4 jobs per week. Now, when I break this down for painters, they're usually shocked because they were thinking they needed to do, 50 jobs a month or something crazy. The reality is you need 3 to 5 solid jobs per week, priced right, done efficiently, and that's it. So the real question then becomes, how do you get 3 to 5 good paying paint jobs every week? Now there's 4 easy steps to hitting $50,000 a month, and every one of them matters. So let's walk through each one of them in detail. Step one, we need to build a $3,000 to $5,000 offer that's actually worth it. And this is where most painters go wrong. They think that being cheaper is the way to actually win jobs, but when you play the pricing game, you attract the cheapest and most difficult customers, and you leave almost no room for profit. Now, if you want to actually grow, you need to be known for quality and not for being cheap. A $4,000 interior repaint isn't just paint on the walls, but it's peace of mind, it's clean lines, it's being on time, communication, moving furniture without scratching anything. It's cleaning up when the job is done. Homeowners pay more when they feel confident that the job is going to go smoothly. So your offer isn't just about, what kind of paint you use, but it's actually how you package the experience. So let me give you an example. Say, for example, painter A walks into a house and says, yeah, we'll do it for $2,000 and walks out. Painter B then walks into the same house and asks questions, explains the process, shows before and after pictures from similar jobs, explains the prep and the cleanup, how they protect the floors, offers a 3-year touch-up guarantee or some kind of warranty. Same walls, completely different price. Why? Because one of them sells value and the other one sells labor. If your offer positions you as the professional and the one who makes it easy for the homeowner to trust you, you can actually charge more and you can attract better clients. And the better you get at this, the fewer jobs you actually need in order to hit your monthly goal. And that's why this is step one, because if you don't have the right offer, then everything else breaks. Step two, now we just need to book one painting estimate every single day. So let's talk about volume. Now, this is the lever that most painters never really control on purpose, and they just hope that referrals come in, or maybe they post something on Facebook and just pray that somebody calls them. But if you want to actually hit $50K a month consistently, you need one thing above all else, and it's a reliable system to book at least one estimate every single day. So let's go back to the math. If you want to sell 12 to 15 jobs a month and your close rate is, say, 40 to 50%, and that means you need 30 estimates per month. That's one per day, one estimate per day. That's the golden rule. And now, how do you actually get those? Some painters, they get it through word of mouth. Some use door hangers. Others are smart and they actually run ads like on Google or Facebook that generate leads automatically for them. But it doesn't really matter how you get the leads. What matters is that it's consistent and it's repeatable. So if you wake up every morning and you don't know where your next lead is coming from, then you're not running a business, you're rolling a dice. This is why we help painting contractors install systems that generate leads every day and follow up automatically and even book those estimates right onto your calendar using our AI or even our human rep. Because once that's all in place, you never really have to worry about like slow seasons ever again. Step 3. Next, we need to close 40 to 50% of the estimates, just like we were talking about earlier. Now, this is where the money is made. And if you were going on 30 estimates per month and only closing 4 or 5 jobs, the problem isn't the leads, it's your sales process. And I get it, most painters aren't salespeople, and you don't want to pressure anybody. You just want to give a price and let them decide. But here's the truth, the better that you get at selling, the less pressure anyone actually feels. Because selling isn't talking, it's asking the right questions. Why do they want to paint now? What do they actually care most about? Price, timeline, durability, the look. What are they actually worried about? Had they had a bad experience with another painting contractor? And when you understand their pain and you show how you solve it better than anybody else, the price becomes almost irrelevant. And if you're scared to charge more, remember this. The homeowners who hire the cheapest guy almost always regret it. The people who pay more, they value professionalism and they want a great experience, and they tell their friends. That's how you grow. So if you're doing estimates but not closing jobs, fix the pitch, practice it, role play it, script it. Selling is a skill and it can be learned and developed over time. Step number 4 is we need to keep it simple and keep clients coming back. Now, once you start getting the right jobs, your goal is to keep it going without things breaking. Too many painters hit 30K or 40K a month and then they fall apart trying to scale too fast. They take on too many jobs, they hire bad help, or they stop showing up on time, the reviews drop, and the jobs get sloppy. And then suddenly all the leads dry up. So here's what I recommend. Build a simple fulfillment process that makes it easy to deliver quality work every time. That might look like having one main crew that you trust, keeping a standard prep and cleanup checklist, scheduling no more than 3 to 5 jobs per week, calling customers after the job and asking for reviews. And also don't forget, if you do a great job, people will hire you again. Many of our painters generate an extra 5 to 10K a month just from repeat clients and referrals because they focused on doing excellent work and creating a system for staying in touch. This part isn't flashy, but it's what keeps you at 50K a month without losing your mind. So let's recap. To hit 50K a month as a painter, you don't need magic. You need a $3,000 to $5,000 offer that actually solves a problem. You need one booked estimate per day, and you need to close 40 to 50% of those estimates. And you need to deliver consistent, professional work that builds trust and earns referrals. That's it. If you're already at 15K, 20K, or even 30K a month, this is your next step. You're probably only 8 to 10 jobs away from crossing that 50K a month line. You just need the system to get there. And if you want help installing that system, and if you want a proven way to get daily leads, book more estimates, close more jobs, and scale profitably, then click the link in the description to learn more. We'll look at your business, run the numbers, and show you exactly what's missing. Because 50K a month, it's not a dream, it's a decision. And once you see the math, it's just a matter of execution.